Namaskar and a very good morning. Welcome to the audio cast from Kotak Securities. I'm your host and guide Anindya Banerjee. कल यूएस सेंट्रल बैंक का जो पॉलिसी स्टेटमेंट था दैट वाज वेरी क्लियर. फेड ने ये कहा कि दे एक्सपेक्ट द इन्फ्लेशन टू रिमेन हायर देन व्हाट द मार्केट एंटिसिपेट्स. इसके कारण फेड इज गोइंग टू कीप इंटरेस्ट रेट्स हायर फॉर लॉन्गर. फेड का खुद का प्रोजेक्शन के हिसाब से फेड इज एक्सपेक्टिंग दैट द रेट्स कुड गो अबव 5, मे बी बिटवीन 5 and 5 quarter instead of 4.75 and 5 expected by the market, because they expect that inflation projection, क्योंकि Fed का जो preferred inflation projection है, it is not the core CPI, it is the core PCE, and they are expecting it to remain sticky even in 2023, and जिसके कारण Fed has to keep the rates higher almost till the year end. Fed is projecting 100 basis point rate cut in 2024 and 2025. But अगर मार्केट का देखें तो पूरा पिक्चर उल्टा है. मार्केट इज एंटिसिपेटिंग अ सिग्निफिकेंट स्लो डाउन इन द इकोनॉमिक एक्टिविटी, क्योंकि हाउसिंग मार्केट इज स्लोइंग डाउन ड्रामेटिकली. यूएस जॉब मार्केट जो फेड का फोकल पॉइंट है, दैट यूएस इकोनॉमी इज डूइंग वेरी वेल, इन्फ्लेशन इज गोइंग टू रिमेन स्टिकी बिकॉज जो यूएस जॉब मार्केट है, जो एम्प्लॉयमेंट मार्केट है, दैट इज वेरी स्ट्रांग. बट अगर वेरियस kinds of analysis किया जाए तो उसके हिसाब से the US job market may see a dramatic slowdown in the hiring over the next 6 months. So various measures के हिसाब से what the market is saying and what the Fed is saying is at a complete contrast. Market इसके लिए bet कर रहा है कि Fed is going to start cutting rates as soon as second half of next year, because they expect the inflation to collapse due to a combination of factors. उसमें one of the factor is a deep slowdown or a deep recession. So this is an interesting juncture we are in. But in spite of this hawkish tilt in the Fed, we have not seen a significant jump in either the bond yields or dollar index. Dollar index, in fact, is slightly weaker than what it was last evening. Not significantly, slightly. But equity markets are down. It is understandable. Agar Fed is going to be reluctant to pay attention to the various indicators that economy is going to be a casualty and inflation will finally fall, then equity markets don't like it, because a slower growth, higher interest rate is not a good combination for equity markets. But dollar has not got the memo, जिसके कारण dollar is still weaker. अगर USDINR का देखे तो it is trading around 82.55, 82.56 in the offshore spot, so which means 82.60 to 63 के आसपास we could see a open in the futures. So it's going to be a slightly gap up opening in the USDINR. कल का जो लो है 82.40 on the spot becomes important. अगर 82.40 के नीचे ये sustain करता है, then we can see a move down to 82.10. Otherwise 82.40 may become the interim support, and the dollar rupee may again drift higher towards 82.75 kind of level. So we'll wait and see. We are not giving an immediate trade. We are holding a short positions via short futures around 82.71, and we are also a short put, which is 82 quarter month end. So we'd like to cover that trade if we don't see much of a downside momentum. For fresh trades के लिए keep an eye on our Telegram channel, because we'll be updating you. At this point in time, we don't have a trade. आप अगर ऑप्शन सेल करना चाहते हो बिकॉज द इवेंट इज पास्ट, अ गुड वे टू डू इट इज टू डू आयरन फ्लाई, क्योंकि आयरन फ्लाई में एडवांटेज क्या है कि यू आर हेज्ड, योर मार्जिन रिक्वायर्ड इज मच लोअर दैन अ स्ट्रैडल, एंड इट इज ऑलवेज एडवाइजेबल स्पेशली फॉर द न्यू कमर्स इन द ऑप्शंस टू डू एन आयरन फ्लाई with weekly options or monthly options than trying to do a straddle or a strangle, क्योंकि वहाँ पे you may not be able to manage a sudden increase in volatility in the USDINR. So iron fly is a better strategy. Otherwise intraday के लिए you can even look at a straddle or a strangle, क्योंकि post even the implied volatility or the option premiums can fall. अभी जो प्राइस एक्शन के हिसाब से इट लुक्स लाइक, इफ यू आर टेकिंग अ मंथ कॉल, दैट 82 के नीचे फॉर USDINR टू गो इमीडिएटली इट लुक्स अ लिटिल डिफिकल्ट. एट द सेम टाइम 83 के ऊपर इट लुक्स अनलाइकली. सो दैट कैन बी योर रेंज. सो इफ यू आर वांटिंग टू सेल अ स्ट्रैडल फॉर द मंथ एंड which is just 13 days away, then you can look to even do a 82-83 strangle. Straddle के लिए you have to it is advisable that you focus on weekly options, और उसमें you have to actively manage the risk and manage your position size. But it looks like that post even, क्योंकि अभी से from now till year end or let's say first second week of Jan, there are no scheduled events, so implied volatility can stay low, but that doesn't mean realized volatility will be low, क्योंकि last year in December, especially during the second half, we had seen a big move in USDINR on the downside. And we have seen a big move, almost more than 1.5 rupees. So keep that in mind. You have to actively manage your short option position. Cross currencies में Euro INR, GBP INR may see some bit of upside, but आज ECB का policy meeting है and the market expects it to hike by 75 basis points. और BOE का we have to see how much they hike. कल UK inflation had come down, so the Euro INR and GBP INR, as I said, may see a slight upside, but may not see much volatility ahead of these policy meetings. Iska bada volatility we can see tomorrow once we open with a gap. So that's something to keep your eyes on. That's it, folks. This is Anindya Banerjee signing off. A fantastic day ahead.